Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk about. I first bought this game without any clue on what it was. I found it on Steam and thought it looked interesting. And since at the time my Steam account was completely empty, I had no games. I had just recently gotten Steam. I kind of bought it as a shot in the dark. And I can confidently say I did not miss. I couldn't be more happy that I did. I've always played games completely blind without watching any videos or anything beforehand. I always avoided videos of Outer Wilds, and I do that with any game that I get in general. And I thoroughly recommend everyone do that because, man, that's what makes certain experiences like Outer Wilds so refreshing. The feeling of exploring and delving into a world that you know nothing about and just enjoying the beauty of all the cool things you find along the way is one of those things you can only really experience once. That's the beauty of this adventure, or any adventure of a story-based game. Because yeah, Dead Cells and Hades are really fun, and I have my fair share of hours in them. But the experience itself isn't really memorable. That's what makes games like Outer Wilds so special. You only get to play it once. Now, one of the main things that makes this game as special as I'm talking about is the creativity and variety you get from each planet. Each time you enter a new planet, you get something completely different and unique, with completely different things to explore. There has not been a single time where I entered a new planet and didn't audibly gasp at what I was seeing. Apart from every planet having their own cool perks that can endanger or facilitate your journey, the game looks just fantastic. Each planet looks majestic, it's just pleasant to look at. Now, a big talking point with this game is its story. It really is great. The way they make each planet relevant to the story is not something every game is capable of doing. There are many games where certain areas or locations, like God of War and Dark Souls, don't really hold any value or anything important in them, not even a pesky new item or anything. It just kind of leaves you with a better sensation. Like, what the hell did I even do any of that for? In Outer Wilds, every location is very important. And every location has something for you, and that's what keeps it fresh. It's always important to keep revisiting places you've already been, because they tell you if you miss something. I have to mention the fact that when you first start the game, you have no idea what's going on. It's quite chaotic, because you don't even know how to fly your damn ship. The amount of times I've crashed directly into a planet at max speed is concerning. And once you've realized what's about to happen, it's already too late, and all you can do is just stare and accept it. The variety is so huge that I've died in like 10 different ways, and I gotta say, the first time I went into the black hole, they're genuinely crazy. Also, I didn't enter Giant's Deep until I was like halfway through the playthrough, because I tried to enter once, but I perfectly grazed the outer shell as I was trying to enter, and I thought the planet was just gas, as the outer shell is just gas. So hours later, when I tried for the second time to enter, I was so fucking confused. I was like, how did I miss this the first time? Also, I have to say, there are many points in the game, or at least this is in my case, where I just felt I couldn't advance in the story because I couldn't find anything new. I actually looked like a crazy person looking for places I hadn't already explored. So whenever I found something new, it felt so rewarding and even relieving, like damn, I'm actually progressing. You're literally just a dude who's exploring because he wants to, and slowly starts finding things that are tied to the story. It's like a big mystery that you solve slowly, little by little. And of course, the only way to find more clues to this mystery is to keep exploring and searching. The story is so big that they even have a rumors tab where they sum up everything you found so far, and you can even put the pieces together and figure out yourself where to explore next. The whole story kind of revolves around a time loop. In a way, the game feels like it defies time itself. And it might sound cheesy, but it's true, because I played VR, and then it felt like I was playing for 3 hours when it had actually only been 30 minutes. And it felt the exact same way with Outer Wilds, man. It was actually intense. Like, I was sweating at the end of those 30 minutes. Now, a big thing that No Man's Sky failed in, that I enjoyed in Outer Wilds, for example, is they make planets big, and traveling from planet to planet seem like a long way without actually making every planet just fucking massive with nothing in them. Like, yes, the planets are big relative to the size of the player, but they're not actually like intergalactic, like celestial bodies. When I played No Man's Sky, I was disappointed. I thought it was going to be a higher budget Outer Wilds. but it ended up being way worse. Every planet is so dull and empty, it made me want to kill myself. Especially since I came from a game with vibrant colors and lots of content all packed in a planet that, while it is big compared to you, you can loop it in about, like, I don't know, maybe a minute at the very most. And if you're using your ship, even less, like 15 seconds. There's no need for every planet to be that big, bro. You can make the game realistic without making planets just that fucking big, I reiterate. Because no wonder they were dull. It's impossible to make a game be that big, packed with content. But enough about No Man's Sky. I just wanted to rant about how much I was disappointed by it. Now I know I'm late for this game since it did come out like 5 years ago or something, but it's truly a timeless classic. For anyone who hasn't played this game, I thoroughly encourage you to buy it because it really is an amazing experience. Thanks for listening, everyone, and if you hadn't already subscribed, do it now! That's it for today, folks, and see you in the next one.